Biotropics.
Like with sugar alcohols, they have an effect on the body. It's Blenda. But what do you think about like coffee drinkers and tea drinkers? Because some people drink them in excessive amounts, and even with competition preps, is there an effect that it has on the body?
Yeah, what she's asking about is the amount of coffee you drink, and you know, again, your body is trying to stay in balance. So pH is also an avenue that a lot of you guys don't. Now, here's when you guys don't know about pH. When you guys go to get your pro tan on, you're tanning and it turns green, and they go, "Why are you doing green?" Because your pH levels are up. So it has a counter reaction to the tan. And so a lot of girls are turning green, and I watch on stage, and there out comes one of my girls looking like Kermit. And I'm like, oh shit, what just happened? So, you know, when you have to be careful, because your pH levels, you know, if your body gets acidic, you know, then disease grows in acidic environments. So if you start getting little colds and flus, I mean, I promise you it's going to come from that acidic environment. Do I regulate the amount of caffeine? Of course I do. Why? A couple of reasons. A, I don't want my girls' adrenal glands bouncing all over the place. You get adrenal exhaustion. I don't know if any of you guys have had it before. It will literally shut you down. You will not be able to get out of bed. You can't function. You can't work. So your adrenal is, you know, it's kind of shaped like a elongated football, and every time you're squeezing it to release adrenaline into your body, you overexhaust that adrenaline. And with girls, it's a domino effect. So boop, 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 one hormone, I mean the adrenals touch the thyroid, touch the hormones, it's like blah, 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 all the way down. So anything in excess, it's going to cause you a problem. Same thing with coffee. You get your acidic, you know, your body acidic levels too high, something's going to happen. You overstimulate the adrenal glands, something's going to happen, because your body can't take that constant pressure. What I tend to do with coffee, you know, I tend to go more into green tea, you know, the antioxidant levels, and it tends to be a little bit less acidic, you know, depending upon the strength that you get stuff. But I tend to I start in moderation. So even with thermogenics, I have my girls start with just natural green tea, things like that. And then I save everything else for the back end. Because bottom line is, when you get that back end, you will need any help you can get to get through those last 3 to 4 weeks. So I don't like to use all my bullets at the beginning of the war. I like to save it back here and get to the back end and still have something to go in. So if I allow them to have espresso or things that are, you know, I tend to try to tell them to stay down on the acidic end of it, make sure the coffee isn't super acidic. And then I really don't like to have my girls have more than 2 or 3 cups a day, because, you know, I've had girls come in, oh yeah, I got 2 quad shots. I didn't even know what a quad shot was. You know, until I went to Starbucks and said, could you make me one? And when they did, I was like, it's mud. You know, this stuff is so thick. But again, it's an exaggerated, you know, it's an extreme to your body. So should you be careful about how much? Yeah, because your bodies can get desensitized like that. How many times you take things and within, I'm not lying, within literally 2 weeks, it doesn't work anymore. Your body is so desensitized to it. Now you've got 8 weeks, 6 weeks left to go, and you have, boop, your body's shut down. It's desensitized. It's not going to work anymore. So should you be careful in the amount of coffee? Yes, you should be careful. You know, watch your acidity levels. You guys can add alkaline, or you can get alkaline waters to help neutralize your body, keep your body in a nutric. You can use pH testers to make sure your pH levels aren't getting too high, so you know you're not, you know, getting into that state.
Eat your vegetables.